I f***ed one of my friend's boyfriends.
Yeah, I cheated on my girlfriend.
I actually slept with 2 brothers. I put my cousin in prison.
Well, I would steal a bunch of kids' phones, and I would eat the SIM cards.
2 weeks ago, I did an abortion.
I fucking killed somebody.
The power of Christ compels you. Happy.
That is quite an intro for 16 seconds. Am I right or am I right? That is quite the intro. Nunny? Yeah, Nunny. Did she slay? She say she slept with her brother? No, she said she slept with 2 brothers. Now the question was it at the same time? That makes things much different, you know? I rather dip my junk in bleach than... God damn it.
Happy Good Friday, God-fearing YouTube
The
watchers.
phone stealing
Behind me
SIM
is the
card
first
eater
ever
sounds like
Channel
that.
5
No, I'm sure we'll find Panda in here somewhere. We just gotta wait.
live
Yeah.
action interview installation. I never thought about actually creating a museum exhibit, but our friends here at Super Chief Gallery and also our friends from Vegas who run an art collective called Indecline asked
Yep.
us to be a part of an art show. I
Oh
had a
my
couple
God.
ideas. My first idea was a Malverde-style cocaine shrine dedicated to the late and great Mr. Daddy. My second idea was a, British-style phone booth with a payphone inside where you could put in a quarter and that quarter would go to Critmac's commissary and he'd answer the phone on the other side to thank you for putting money on his books. But those 2 things seemed a bit too complicated. So
Yeah.
thankfully we had our third idea, a Channel 5 live
Confession
confessional
booth.
Let me explain to you how it works. Inside, you have a papier-mâché reporter with a GoPro for eyes, wielding an actual microphone, asking confessors to share a deep, dark secret. This is something of a return to form. Far before Channel 5 and All Gas
Yeah,
No Brakes,
this is the
I began
crazy
my
shit.
career in New Orleans on Bourbon Street, asking tourists to share a deep, dark secret.
I fucked my mom. That ruined shit.
Their answers ranged from run-of-the-mill incest stories to full-blown murder confessions.
Straight out New Orleans, man.
Since then, the party strip interview format has taken the internet
It
by
has.
storm and become a conduit for grotesque viral clip farming.
It
In
is.
some cases, created micro-celebrities who rode their 15 minutes of fame from the streets to the big screen.
You're 21?
Watching this transition has
Yep.
taught me a couple things. Firstly, from a digital marketing perspective, nothing really does numbers like embarrassing confessions. But secondly, and most importantly, it's taught me that above all else, people really just want to be heard. And almost everybody out there is bottling up a strange secret, or an 8-bar freestyle, that flies out of their mouth at 145 miles per hour the moment they make eye contact with a 4K camera lens. So I knew this exhibit would be a great success. I also feel that it's worth
Crazy.
mentioning there's no trickery or deception involved here. Bold notices of filming are printed both inside and outside the confessional booth. And every person featured in this video confessed directly into an actively rolling, non-concealed camera. I just felt like that was worth saying. All right, guys, let's get into it. Here's what people had to say.
Crazy.
So basically, I had a couple of encounters sexually with my friends at
Mom.
the time.
Oh, with your
And,
friends?
I don't know. I guess I was just a little bi curious. But since then, I've had 2 girlfriends,
What?
and I cheated on both of them. But it was with each other. Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like 90% of the people in this situation will just make up BS. I don't know. Your face is going to be plastered to this. This video is going to get millions of views. Do you really want to sign your life on this? Like the girl who said she slept with 2 brothers? Yeah, but it's a joke. I don't know. I don't know, brother. You know the internet's small. On TikTok, somebody will post a picture or a short clip of a dude that said he's cheating on his wife, and they'll track down his goddamn wife. All right. All right. The internet gets across sometimes. Do you believe everything you see on the internet? Of course not. But I also don't believe to signing your name to some of this shit because you look like a fucking idiot. You know? This man's sexually confused. I think so too. I think so too. And the fact that he cheated on his girlfriend with another girlfriend was kind of weird, but that's good. I mean, if he's figuring the shit out. It's filled with so much BS. It is. But a lot of people are willing to sign their name on the BS. And you're like, all right, that guy's an idiot. So are we witnessing the birth of 1,000 idiots? Or maybe of 900 idiots and a few sprinkles of truth? I'd rather cut off my junk and bleed out to keep my secrets. Damn, that's how you know they're juicy. You must not be looking at much on the internet because it's filled with people not giving a shit about putting their name on Garbo. Yeah, that's very much true, but that's just people striving for attention. This was an art gallery. It wasn't like a pre-announced thing, you know? So if you were there, you were there. It's not people looking for their 5 seconds of fame, you know? It's just a random thing. Okay, time to sleep. Damn it, Panda over here coming to torture people. You have a good night, brother. We'll see you next time. Don't let a tornado sneak up on you and have its way with you.
It's been a confusing time, but now I at least know that I am straight. So
it's the same when they hand out sheets in high school and ask what drugs you take and how often. What high school did you go to? What? What? They ask you how much drugs and how often? That's wild. None of the schools I ever went to would ask you a question like that.
that's a positive.
I fucked one of my friend's boyfriends twice.
I care about
See, look, like she put that on record. You know?
people. Well, fuck everybody. They're fucking garbage. It's my birthday. I'm 42 years old and I can't stand fucking nobody.
Probably because she's alone. I wonder why. It makes me want to get to know her.
Eat shit. Take care of yourself.
True.
I shat myself one time at work. I was dropping down to pick up like a 90-pound bag of concrete, and as soon as I went up, just all came out. Yeah, I left my boxers at work too. It's kind of wild.
It all came out. I don't think she seems like she has a shit personality. She seems like she has a shit personality. I don't know. I'm curious. Well, why does she have that shit personality? Why did she become closed off? You know, you become jaded. You're formed by the experiences we live. What jaded her to hate all the people, but yet come pursue art? Is she by herself? Does she have friends? You know, which one of the things?
Mom just told me that she might have cervical cancer, and a part of me is okay with her being dead because then there's really nothing else to be. I guess there's no one for me to feel disappointed by. Maybe her being alive isn't be a disappointment.
In December of last year, I was and I didn't know what to do. So I stayed with the guy and I found out all his personal information and I robbed him. Wanted to shoot him, but I didn't.
In middle school, I put my cousin in prison. He has 2 14-year sentences, so I will be a grown-ass adult by the time he comes out. And I still have nightmares to this day that I wake up screaming and crying from that he's gonna get out and kill me. That felt good to get out.
I used to smuggle people across the border with my father. At the age of 12, I started to help my dad, the family business. We did that for about 2 years until we were caught. The way it worked is we would go down, we'd go to a specific house, the person in question would be waiting for us, and we would put them in a car. We had a secret compartment and a Ford 500 between the backseat and the trunk. And we ran a hose from the AC all the way back, and it was padded with memory foam. The first time that I ever did it, my dad's friend, who is undocumented, came with us into Mexico to show us where we would be meeting people, how it was going to work. He assured us that the immigration agents at the border were people on the payroll. So every time we'd go down there, they'd assign us a gate. That's the gate that we would go to. First time we did it, he got in the back, and it was successful. That began a 2-year journey where we essentially smuggled 60 plus people into the U.S.
Wow. Great dad. I mean, you say that, but some people, I mean, this is what they grew up doing, you know? And once you're in part of some of these organizations, it's hard to get out. I'm surprised he was able to get out. You know? It's crazy.
Unfortunately, somebody told on us, and you know what happens when people tell, right? So that in question is no longer with us. But it was an experience that changed my life. I was able to see different parts of business, see how deep it ran.
Yeah. Or did he get out? We don't know. He could still be involved. It's usually, you know, one of the cartels. So he could still be involved, or it could have been his father that took the brunt of it and just tried to let his son live his life. Bruh, teaching your 12-year-old to smuggle is just John defendable. Yeah, that John, bro. I swear. That John, man. He's a good defense attorney.
And it was an experience that I'm never going to forget.
Well, of course, there's lots of things that are undefendable and unjust. Doesn't mean they don't go on in the world, man. That's just part of life. You know?
Yeah. First time being incarcerated was 12, and it was because of this.
When I was like 12, I was really interested in anatomy, and I would choke like my baby cat to see what would happen.
Like,
it's true, I did. Like, and it would cry. Oh my god! I know.
She said, I love that. Did you see? Oh my god. The bitches are psycho. Did you hear her friend?
I did. Like, and it would cry. Oh my god! I know. And the ironic thing is, I want to be a doctor, so
in this super chief building right here, there's someone who works
She said that's so casually true.
behind the counter, and I fucked him and his best friend, and I don't think either one of them know. I also cheated on my boyfriend with the both of them, and I don't think any of them really speak to me anymore. Shout out to them. Definitely not name dropping, but if this drops, they know who they are. Sorry.
Like when I was in high school, I would steal a bunch.
Bro, same group of people? Oh my god. Bro, why is she talking like she's proud? She's very proud. She thinks that's some sort of fighting some sort of injustice. You'd have to see her logic behind it. But she's very proud of it. Yeah. And she has her friend gassing her up, you know, to go.
And I would eat the SIM cards and then give them back like a couple days later. I don't know what the eating the SIM cards thing was about. I think I thought it was like more secure than throwing them away, but I never really wanted the phones. I think I just wanted to know that I could take them if I wanted to, and sometimes I would just like put them back in their bags, and then sometimes I would pretend like I found them somewhere and give them back to him. And one kid even gave me, I think, $100 as a finder's fee, and I probably ate like 10 to 15 SIM cards over the course of like the couple-month run that I was doing this.
Wow.
I guess it's really hard to fucking see anything good in the world. I'm like severely depressed. I kind of think about killing myself all the time, but I also love life too.
Real.
So it's really hard to like care for people as well.
Yeah.
Because you kind of just see a lot of fucked up shit in them. But it's weird. I don't know if I'm going crazy or not, but...
Nah, man, you just getting older, brother. You just getting older. You just need to find something to keep pushing yourself. You need to find some sort of motivation, a goal, a hobby, a group, activity, something that keeps you going. You know? They should have asked which continent is this confession stand was located. We already know the answer to that one. Did you want the president? Asia.
Anyway.
Yep.
I'm trying to have a good time.
Yo, listen. I don't believe in confessionals because I tell all a lot of the time, but...
Okay, here we go.
2020, we was running up those fucking PPP loans.
Yeah, that... I'm sad I didn't scam the government for PPP loans myself. You know, could have made a few mil. Yeah. Gotta find the beauty in the chaos. Very much so. Very much so.
And that fucking unemployment in multiple states, baby. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get it how you live. Feel me?
I low-key snuck fireball shooters into the party, and they're charging like $10 a beer here for like anti-fascism or something.
I left my baby mama and now I'm...
Or anti-fascism or something, and then it turns into sponsored fascism. I love that. It's great. That's funny.
Fucking my old high school English teacher.
2 weeks ago, I did an abortion.
I'm dead. Wait, he
I left
fucked
my
this.
baby mama and now I'm fucking my old high school English teacher.
He left his baby mama, and he's fucking his old high school English teacher. Damn, Mrs. Smith must have been fine.
2 weeks ago, I did an abortion, and it was one of the most difficult decisions in my life. And it was pretty much because of my career. I'm gonna start a PhD next week, and I feel proud and I feel happy. I'm happy that I'm in a country that allows me to do that. And I think all women in the world should be able to have this bare minimum.
Yeah, I lied to somebody.
I mean, yeah, you can make your choice, but have you tried maybe, I don't know, using a condom or any kind of fucking prevention, not just fucking making a mistake and then fucking just getting rid of it? Like, yeah, make your choice, do whatever you want, but like, have anyone thought about preemptive birth control? I don't know about feeling proud to have an abortion. Yeah, but you gotta understand, she probably, you know, is probably first generation. So she's gotta be pushing really hard for the PhD and a comfortable life to, you know, set roots here and start, you know, the family generation, you know? But that's rough. Yeah, man.
That's basically it. It was a white lie to spare their feelings, but at the end of the day, white lies aren't good for anything, you know? You might as well just tell the truth at the end of the day. So, I don't know, just be humble, be nice, just love everybody, just tell the truth when you can, you know?
Yeah, I get that, but feeling
I'm
proud
not
is
gonna
a
go into
strange
detail.
feeling.
Yeah, I cheated on my girlfriend.
Be humble, love everyone, you know, try to listen and be passionate. By the way, I cheated on my girlfriend. Hey, yo, fuck. Oh my god, bro. This is great.
Trump, white supremacists, fucking KKK, all these white people.
Don't forget me, Father. I have sinned. I hate Donald Trump. I hate that motherfucker.
When I was 16 years old, 23 now, it's a couple years
Okay,
ago, I
balance.
killed somebody. And I was with a couple of friends, and I ended up letting one of my friends. I never admitted it out loud. I've always told people that I didn't do anything weird, you know what I mean? And I ended up doing something weird. Yeah, that's what I wanted to admit about, man. To be honest, I just...
That's crazy. I just killed some fucking dude. Look, all these white people, says the white girl. Oh, I didn't think she's white. What is she? No, I think she's like Latina. What is she? I think she's a Latina. The facial structure is kind of telling me, but I could be off.
Fucking KKK.
Yeah,
all
the
these
accent.
White people.
The 100% Latina. 100% Latina. She's whiter than me. My mom is extremely pale as too. She's got a lot of Spanish in her line. She's fucking way pale. She's really pale. And her hair is like light brown and she dyes it blonde. So she is very, you know, but the accent is something it really struggles to hide. I can't even hide it, you know? I feel like I don't have an accent, but it's there, you know, you could still tell. You know? That's why judging skin color makes no sense. 100%. She just doesn't know how to express her inner racism, and to be honest, I don't think she's actually had struggle with it. Like me personally, I've gotten in 3 separate fights with people with swastikas. The first 2 were group things, and the third one was more of a one-on-one, you know. But I don't. So there was like more personal things in mine, and I feel like I understand it. But I mean, I've also shaken hands and broken bread with people with full birds on their chest, you know. So it's fucking hit or miss, you know. Somehow more interested in wall graffiti behind these so-called confessions. Yeah, Chester County, motherfucker. Were you interested in Chester County, Suchi?
Don't forget me, Father. I have sinned. I hate Donald Trump. I hate that motherfucker.
When I was 16 years old,
he hates Donald Trump.
A couple years ago, I killed somebody.
Oh
and,
no!
I was with a couple of friends, and I ended up letting one of my friends. I never admitted it out loud.
I'm loving this. It's hilarious. It's cool. It changes as people show up.
Yeah,
oh, it does!
To be honest, I just killed some dude. Some other guy that was there didn't do it. I told them they did it.
Please investigate what is happening in Lahaina, because there is something fucking rotten in Denmark. And I really hope that you can look into it firsthand and see what kind of land grab is happening there. While I was there in Maui, I met a Venezuelan immigrant who was so kind. He saw what was happening in Lahaina and said, you know what, I'm going to give up my chef job here in Kihei so that somebody else in Lahaina can have it. And I ended up having him come stay with me in Los Angeles on October 7th of all days last year. And when I think of how selfless he is as a Venezuelan immigrant, it's so sad to see all of this rhetoric that is out there right now against them, because I got to see firsthand how kind they are and how willing to work and have multiple jobs and take a train and almost die to get up here just to cross the border like the rest of us. So that's something else that I really hope that you guys can look into.
I have no idea. She talked about 9 different things. She talked about looking into Hawaii, Venezuela, and then about the hardworking immigrants.
I'm not going to take up any more time. I have so much that I could say, but I will end it with this. Please vote for Jill Stein.
And she's still wearing a mask. Did she say vote for Jill Stein? Oh, God. Was Venezuela the country that had the sham election? I don't think it was Venezuela. Was it Venezuela? I thought it was Ecuador. But you might be right. I honestly don't keep up. My country's right there in South America, and I don't even keep up with. Bro, my country's had 5 presidents in like 6 years. I've given up on their fucking corruption, to be real. I'm gonna be real. I've given up on my own people. Yeah.
Since October 7th, I admittedly have gotten a little more anti-Semitic, only because like only 15% of Jewish people in America don't think that Israel is a necessary evil. And yeah, it's just kind of hard to overlook that. And it's not because I hate people, it's simply because I care about people.
No, it's your personal beliefs. You believe one people's war is better than the other person's war. They're killing each other, man. They've been killing each other for ages. But it's just, you know.
And yeah, it's almost like 85% of white people were in the KKK. I would also have an issue with it. Not because I hate white people, just because numbers don't lie.
Yeah, but then if you roll back the numbers to the 1950s, look at how big the KKK membership was. Nationally was huge. Huge. It's dwindled down to the point where I am not 100% sure about this. But so I've had a girlfriend who was, of course, white. And I've suffered some of these racist interactions personally. Very much personally. And her stepdad knows some gentlemen that are involved with said organization. And I don't know if he had the pamphlet or was telling me the story about it, how they're allowing gay people into the KKK. That one was wild for me. But I don't know how real that is. But that was the one. That came from a white gentleman himself. Yeah, so I don't know. That's
the weirdest thing that I've done was I actually slept with 2 brothers, not at the same time, but I slept with the older brother first.
Okay.
Hooked up with him.
Not at the same time.
And then his younger brother saw that. The next day, we talked about it, and then we hooked up as well.
I don't know why I'm so scared to say this.
Damn.
There's like literally nobody here that knows. I'm looking at literally just the camera right now, but all I have to say is I'm deeply in love with my coworker, Nicole. Okay, if Nicole, you're watching this, bye-bye.
Myra, I selected one.
Damn, tell her, bro. She probably don't like you, but still. Why are they looking off to the side? That's probably where like one of the entrances is. So they like don't want, like people are scared to like talk, you know. Just checked for posterity. Ku Klux Klan people membership in 1944 was less than 1% of the U.S. population. Yeah, but what was their numbers overall? You know, because they're dwindling so much that they had to apparently open their ranks, you know, to the alphabet mafia. Now that would take me more of a surprise. You know, and of course, certain areas had bigger pockets. I know for as far as the Northwest, Washington still has a pockets of the Klan up till recently. Down south, you know, I've only seen a couple of things. Weirdly, Indiana was the highest. Wild. Thank you, Clough. That's good info. Never date a coworker. Yeah, but he just feels since he's spending so much time with her, they have a connection. And, you know, dude, bro. Wasteland of sadness there.
Cool. Okay, if Nicole, you're watching this, bye-bye.
Myra, I slept with Juan.
Myra.
But this is like so many years ago. Your boyfriend's a little gay. That's it.
What? Damn, bro, get exposed. HQ there. Was the HQ there?
So thin that if I push it too hard, in between my nose and my tear.
Did he say his vertebrae? That means your spine, Giga Chad. Do you mean the septum? My vertebrae? Yeah, that's your spine. Am I incorrect? I mean, yeah, invertebrates are like sponges, like SpongeBob. What the fuck? Yeah, cocaine also fucked up his brain too. You don't know what the fuck.
Slow day. That's it.
Septum.
Bye.
Septum.
My vertebrae is so thin that if I push it too hard, in between my nose and my tear.
LA art show crowd is a strange segment of society. It is, but you get a wide variety, right? You get a huge variety. Because we're getting people from every spectrum here. From party girls to art girls, socialist people, people who want the environment, cocaine dude, gay dude who's telling Myra that her boyfriend is gay, you know, proud girl who banged two brothers, one after another, the day after next. You know she parties because she wasn't even sore. Or maybe he wasn't putting it down. That's, yeah, never, let's not get into that. But
from all that shit. Now everyone out here is doing balloons, which I think is fucking ridiculous.
Oh, they're doing helium.
I think that's like the worst shit to do.
Oh, not helium. I'm sorry. That's my generation. They're doing whippets. Which is either nitrous or they're doing fucking, what is the other one? It's not nitrous. It's fucking CO2.
Killing your fucking plane so dude.
I'm currently dating someone, and we're in the situation where I'm allowed to see other people, and she is not. And I see
nothing wrong with it.
That's kind of God damn it! That's kind of misconstrued because like it's not like we planned it that way, but that's kind of what the case is. So I am still having sex with. She's actually right outside. So I actually am still having sex with other women, including trans women. And
get 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe the first brother was Panda after the chemical burn. True. Just 3 pumps and then you're done. She was like, bro, I'm still worked up. I haven't even got satisfied from yesterday. Maybe the little brother will take care of me. I'm glad I was just old enough to leave the whipped its fads. I'm glad. Yeah, I've never tried it. Like I said, we shared the story. In middle school, I saw people doing this. But I saw their face. They were like that. And then I was like, oh, fuck that shit. I was like, I'm not doing whatever the fuck that was. You look like a fucking retard. Fuck that shit, bro. Did you see your face? Nah, man. Nope. Just pass me the weed that I rolled in a gum wrapper. I think it was like a juicy fruit. Yep, pass me that shit. Y'all stick to your weird-ass chemicals, you know?
And,
it's crazy.
And also have the benefit of still being in a relationship with her.
Should I confess that I cheated on you?
He heard it here first.
At first,
What the fuck?
And also have the benefit of still being in a relationship with her.
Should I
This is wild.
confess that I cheated on you? He heard it here first.
At first,
His face, bro.
I didn't know what a confession or what I should say. But then I farted on the crowd right outside, and they just kept looking around and asking who farted. So I knew I had to confess.
I'm in a drug program. I'm supposed to be sober, but I'm drinking a PBR.
Yeah, you're already slurring your words, girl.
now. But you know what? It's worth it because it matches my PBR tube top. So.
Oh, she's there to party.
It's fine. Yeah.
Depending what drug she was on, you might not want to bring her back to your place.
Over the past couple years.
Oh, nitrous oxide. Yeah, nitrous oxide. What's PBR? I tell you what, boy. That PBR, that best NASCAR beer, that true southern beer, is that cheapo beer. It's become the new average Andy / southern enjoyer beer. The good old PBR. The good cowboy beer, apparently. It's just another low quality beer that's taken over the market, but mainly I would say the white demographic, party demographic, the good old PBRs. It's just beer.
Every single time I have sex with somebody, I have to picture my ex finish. I never said that out loud. That's crazy.
That is crazy, and that's going to cause a lot of problems in your future relationships until you let that attachment go.
I confess, there's an evil little man that's inside of me. Then he's running the show, man. He's like inside of me. There's like another man, and he's a small man, and he's a Nazi, and he's a rapist, and he smells bad, and he wants blood, and he is me. He's running shit.
Father.
What? That was so much to unpack. That there's a little man inside of me. Is she saying she's a secret Nazi? Yeah, she's saying she's a Nazi. Which is not... It's not unheard of. Self-hating racists is not unheard of. But the second part was they want blood. A violent racist, which is terrible. And he's running the show. He is me and I am him. That is weird, bro. This is why you don't pick up dates at the psych ward. This is an art show, brother. Which is technically the same thing. Because if an art girl is creative... I'm just going to stop there. Yeah, but you guys already know, More, you're going to have a fun time. Oh my god, it's going to be such a fun time. But make sure you inventory all your belongings. And make sure, she doesn't have access to your address. Yeah. Or you're going to be living Fears of Fathom 3. Had me traumatized.
I haven't been balling as hard as I should have been. I haven't been grinding like I should have been. And I haven't been locked in like I should. So my confession is that I just ain't even been there.
That's true. That's most of us, though. Like, everyone that says they could not be going harder is lying. Everyone could be going harder. Everyone could dump things and fully focus on whatever they may be pushing. But that's not always the route, man. Sometimes you do need to waste a little bit of time. Have a little bit of fun, a little bit of experiences. But not just completely focusing on fucking off. Father, help us. Send some guidance from above. Because people got me questioning.
I'm gonna lock in.
Say I like to eat cookies. No one's looking.
I have nothing to confess except for the fact that I am greedy and evil and self-centered.
Was that his wife telling him that? That's self-centered.
I want to confess that I don't call my grandma. Who the fuck doesn't call their grandparents? And almost every day I feel bad, and it's like you smoke weed and you don't do it because then you want to call grandma's mom. Yeah, promise to call grandma's.
Wow.
My confession is.
She's making him confess while looking at the drawing. She is. She's like, yep, you're evil. Yeah, and fucking self-centered.
Part of me doesn't really think I'll ever be able to see my dad the same way again, even though he was a perfect dad. I just think maybe from all the bad things he's done, at least in the past few years, and the bad memories that I have, it does make it kind of hard to want to look at it the same way.
True. Over a year ago, I was having a rough day. I started drinking early, and I got totally shit-faced. I went to a club. I blacked out. First thing I did was call my toxic ex-girlfriend in tears, telling her that I missed her.
Oh.
She didn't pick up.
Oh, you dodged the bullet there, brother.
I then DM'd this girl that I had a crush on, that I loved her, that I was obsessed with her, basically. And then I called my most recent ex-girlfriend, made a plan to meet up with her. I drove my car, blacked out, and I got in an accident. I hit another car. And I drove away from the scene, and I went and hung out with my ex-girlfriend.
The better? Bro, what?
Ended up getting back together with her. And I was driving my mom's car at the time. And so this led into a year-long secret from my mom. I had to go get the car fixed under the table for cash. I was parking it off the street because I was worried about a police report. And the whole thing really scared me because I realized what can happen when you're driving.
Yeah, but did you hurt anybody, bro?
Out of the influence, you can remember.
Sometimes I do want to die, and maybe it's easier. But I guess we all go through that, don't we?
True.
But at the same time, I love living and I appreciate everything that I have.
Life is good. Life is a gift.
May we all live in peace and prosper.
True.
Hopefully we make it to the good life.
By the way, I cheated on my girl. That one dude is so wild.
I cheated on a test with Siri when I was doing what is it called? Testing? Oh yeah, testing.
Only normal
Don't tell
guy.
anyone, okay? Our secret's together. Don't tell my mom.
He said, "Don't tell my mom."
All right, guys. There's
Only
that. I hope you
normal
enjoyed.
guy.
I have some more great news. For one, you only just saw about 20 minutes of the 2.5 hours of confessions that were put online. Some of them, believe it or not, were actually too grotesque to post on YouTube, mainly because of nudity and more murder confessions.
And
So if you
more
wanna
and more murder confessions.
see more uncut, uncensored confessions, go to our Patreon, www.patreon.com/channel5. There we have an uncensored, complete reel of all confessions from the gallery. Also, we're gonna reopen this confessional booth in about 48 hours. That's right, 48 hours from right now, we're gonna have a whole confession event to make a second episode.
Yep.
So if you
Now's where all the bullshit's gonna come in. These confessions were legit. Now's when all the attention seekers are gonna come hit this bitch up.
want to come here to Super Chief Gallery in downtown LA and confess your heart out and maybe make it to Channel 5, now's your chance. In 48 hours at this address, 1965 South Los Angeles Street. On Friday, October 25th. 7 p.m.
That
We're gonna
was
reopen this whole shit. It's gonna be
4
fun.
days ago.
Mom's gonna be here DJing once again. It's gonna be tight. Might have some zines for sale. Who knows? Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.
Ow. Why am I getting
That was
bullied?
good, right? Yeah. All right.
It was good.
Fuck the authority, Channel 5 News. Channel 55. We don't fuck with custers. At 5.
Ow.
Next question.
Ow! Now you got Suchi and I Can Spell jumping in on the action, bullying me. That was a wonderful video by Channel 5 right there. That was great. Sometimes I underestimate how well adjusted I am.